Hello guys, today I'm here with a new tutorial, and in this video I'm gonna show how to triple boot macOS Big Sur, Windows 10 and Ubuntu on PC. So before starting, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please go and subscribe to our channel and stay connected for latest updates. So guys, let's start. For this purpose, you'll require macOS Big Sur installer, Balena Etcher for creating Windows and Ubuntu bootable USB, command file for creating macOS bootable USB, OpenCore for mounting EFI partitions, and EFI preset according to hardware, Windows 10 ISO file, Ubuntu ISO file, and also 3 USBs of 16 GB, 8 GB, and 4 GB respectively, are required for the purpose. So the very first step is to create macOS bootable USB. For that, plug your USB, and as you can see the USB appeared here. Open Disk Utility and erase the USB with following parameters. Click on Done. Close Disk Utility and Utilities as well, open the command file, and copy the whole command, and paste it to terminal and press Enter key, enter your password and confirm merging of the USB. And now the USB is being created. USB has been created successfully. Quit terminal, open OpenCore configurator, and mount the EFI partition of USB. Quit OpenCore configurator, now copy the EFI folder to the EFI partition of USB. Close the folder, and copy OpenCore configurator to USB. Eject the EFI partition and USB as well. Now plug another USB, and as you can see the USB appeared here. Erase the USB with following parameters. Click on Done. Eject the partition named USB. Close Disk Utility and Utilities as well. Now, open Balena Etcher, click on Flash from File, and locate the Windows 10 ISO file. Click on Continue. Click on Select Target and choose the USB. Click on Flash and enter the password. Press Enter key and the USB is being created. USB has been created successfully. Quit Balena Etcher. Now plug another USB, and as you can see the USB appeared here. Erase the USB with following parameters. Click on Done. Eject the partition named USB. Close Disk Utility and Utilities as well. Now, open Balena Etcher. Click on Flash from File and locate the Ubuntu ISO file. Click on Select Target and choose the USB. Click on Flash and enter the password. Press Enter key and the USB is being created. Click on Eject and quit Balena Etcher. And now we are ready to install. Power on your PC and boot to BIOS. Load the BIOS defaults and exit the BIOS saving changes. Your PC will restart. Boot back to BIOS. Now, change the following settings. Now exit BIOS saving changes. Plug Big Sur bootable USB and boot to boot menu. Select the USB followed by the UEFI prefix, and press enter to boot. And here, no drive is showing, as I have already formatted the SSD. Press enter to boot. Select Disk Utility, and click on Continue. Click on View, and select Show All Devices. Now select your drive instead of any partitions, and erase the drive with following parameters. Click on Done and close Disk Utility. Now select Install macOS and click on Continue, and continue with the setup. Select Hackintosh HD and click on Continue. And now, macOS Big Sur is being installed. And guys, during this process your PC will restart several times, so don't worry about that. And wow, we booted to Big Sur installer setup screen. Continue with the setup. Continue with keyboard setup. Now, copy Clover configurator to desktop. Open Clover configurator, and mount the EFI partition of system drive and USB as well. Quit OpenCore configurator. Now, copy the EFI folder from the EFI partition of USB, and paste it to EFI partition of system drive. Close the folder, and eject EFI partitions and USB as well. Now we have to partition the drive for Windows 10 and Ubuntu. For partitioning the drive, open Disk Utility and select the drive instead of any partitions, and click on Partition. Click on Partition and now, click on Plus button. Add 2 more partitions along with Hackintosh HD, and name it, Windows 10 and Ubuntu respectively. To begin partitioning, click on Apply and then click on Partition and click on Continue. Quit Disk Utility and close Utilities. Now restart your PC, uncheck the box and click on Restart. Now plug Windows 10 USB and boot to boot menu. Select the USB followed by the UEFI prefix and press enter to boot. Choose your language and proceed with the installer. If you do have the product key, enter it, otherwise proceed with other option. Select the version you want to install, and continue with the installer. Now here, this is the EFI partition, this is macOS partition, and the other 2, that we created for Windows 10 and Ubuntu. Select Drive 0, Partition 3, and delete the partition. Now select Drive 0 Partition 3 and click on Next. And the Windows is being installed. Continue with the setup. Windows 10 has been installed. Now install the drivers directly from the manufacturer's site, or update your Windows in order to get the drivers installed. After installing the drivers, restart your PC. Now, plug Ubuntu USB and boot to boot menu. Select the USB followed by the UEFI prefix and press enter to boot. Press enter to boot. Press Ctrl+C to skip checking. Select your preferred language and click on Install Ubuntu. Check in the last option, and click on Continue. Select the last option, Something Else, and click on Continue. And here, scrolling down will show all the partitions of drive. Identify the partition and select it, then click on minus button. Select the free space partition and click on plus button, and create the partition with following parameters. Root partition has been created for Ubuntu. Now select the free space partition, and create the partition with following parameters. Now select the partition which is checked, and click on Install Now. Click on Continue. And now, continue with the setup. And now Ubuntu is being installed. Now, we have to configure the bootloader. For that, restart your PC, and plug macOS USB, and boot to boot menu. Select the USB followed by the UEFI prefix and press enter to boot. Select Hackintosh HD and press enter to boot. Eject the USB, and mount the EFI partition of system drive. Now, open the EFI partition, and then open the config.plist. Go to Miscellaneous tab, and then Tools tab. Now here, drag OpenShell.efi, located in Tools folder of OC. Make sure that the entry is enabled, close the OpenCore configurator, and save the config.plist. Now copy Microsoft and Ubuntu folder, placed in EFI folder. Delete the folders from EFI. Also delete all files except the first one from boot folder. Close folder and quit OpenCore configurator, and then restart your PC. Note that, if your PC doesn't boot to OpenCore bootloader, try replacing the EFI from USB, and also, don't forget to create OpenShell entry. Select OpenShell and press Enter key. Now type the following for checking the EFI path, press enter after each. So, the EFI partition is in FS0 table. To map it, type the following and press enter key. Now type exit and press enter key and boot to macOS. Now mount the EFI partition and open it. And as you can see, here is the text file generated. Open it and copy the path address of EFI partition table, In my case it's FS0. Close the file. Now copy Microsoft and Ubuntu EFI to the EFI folder. Now, open config.plist. Go to Miscellaneous tab, and then Entries tab. Click on plus button to add entries, and in path paste the copied path address. After the path type following. Under name type Windows 10, and enable the entry. Add another entry and repeat the same for Ubuntu. Make sure to enable the entry and name it respectively. Go to Tools tab and delete the OpenShell entry. Now, save the config.plist. Now change the following file's name, in the following directories. Close the folder, quit OpenCore Configurator, and restart the PC. As of now, everything is done, and now we'll test triple boot. macOS is working perfectly. Let's test Windows 10. Windows 10 is also working perfectly. Let's test Ubuntu. Ubuntu is also working perfectly. So finally, we have fully working triple boot on PC, which is fully functional. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any question, just comment down below. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and for more updates stay connected and have a great day.